It's morning, everybody. Bedhead, bedbeard. Technically, I've been up since like 4:30, making videos and stuff. But I'm feeling it this morning. I think Chris and I got to go to the grocery store after the morning stream, and then I think I'm going straight back to bed. I think today's a nap day, um, and then we'll see what the afternoon brings. Because I got lots of stuff to get done for next week. The only big thing I need to get done from a personal standpoint is I need to finish the revisions on my tabletop source book so that I can get the new cover art done. Because I got the cover art, but I got to get the new cover completed and get that published in hardback form. Because the digital form's been out for a long time, since May of 2022, so a year and a half. I want to get that published, and as soon as that's done, um, switching the Patreon back to my personal Patreon. This year is going to be crazy for taxes, meaning the 2024 calendar year, because the IRS just implemented. So it used to be you could, through like PayPal, Venmo, Twitter, PayPal, Venmo, Patreon, places like that, coffee something, the one that's like coffee something, like it's um, it's like Patreon. Um, it used to be you could get up to $20,000 a year from those sources or 200 transactions before they would do any reporting to the IRS. And now they're reporting everything to the higher IRS of anything over $600. And the reason why I say this is going to be a nightmare is because I've already seen people who I don't file my own taxes. Ko-fi, okay, that's the one, Babylonia. You were up late, shot a whole bunch of footage for Camp Taurajo, pre-post Cataclysm for Store with the Grandparents. Cool, cool. Um, I don't do my own taxes. I pay someone to do it. I've paid someone for years. I don't want to do any of that. I don't self-file that shit. The laws are changing every year. I don't ever want to get in trouble. Um, anyway, I read a horror story last year about a girl who did her own taxes and she brought in like $30,000 through her Patreon. So what happens with Patreon is Patreon sends money to your PayPal. All right? So what happened to her was she was issued two, I believe the form is a 1099K or W9K. I forget exactly what the terminology is for it. But basically, she got a tax form sent to her from PayPal as well as Patreon, both of which reported the same amount of money, 30 some thousand dollars, because roughly the same, because the PayPal version was less a little bit because Patreon takes their cut of all the transactions for their fees. So she got this form from Patreon, 30 plus $1,000. Got a very similar form from one from Patreon, one from PayPal. And when she filed, she didn't do any sort of reconciliation with the fact that these were the same sources of income. It's just that the PayPal version was essentially a copy of the Patreon version. But because PayPal and Patreon sent both of those versions out to the IRS because of the reporting laws on anything over $20,000, she got hit with this massive um, default debt deal from the IRS saying you owe us taxes on over $30,000 of income and you are now late and now you owe late fees and it took her 3 years to get the IRS to throw that out the window, and in the meantime she had to pay late fees and she was getting threatened with liens and threatened with garnishing of wages and all this other stuff because the IRS was coming after her thinking that she was trying to hide income. So that's why I say it's going to create this nightmare because now it's anything over $600. So anything over $600, Patreon and PayPal and Venmo and Ko-fi and all these places, they are reporting that back to the IRS. So the next calendar year, 2025 filing for 2024's taxes is going to be a nightmare for a lot of people because if you're self-filing, that's why I just recommend you just pay an accountant. I know it's a chunk of change, but it's a tax deductible change. It saves me headaches, man. Because I was looking at all that stuff this morning, or not this morning, yesterday morning, and going, I'm so glad that I just pay someone to take care of this, because, yeah, I don't want to do my own taxes. Back in the day when I had my construction company, I even just let I let him do all of it. Like, he did my payroll, all I did was just hand him, I broke down my receipts at home and, had a big folder where it was like, here's my gas receipts, here's my truck maintenance receipts, here's my, clothing expenses, my telephone, internet, all that stuff. But the totals I wouldn't do. I would just give him a big box every quarter and be like, here's everything broken down into the categories. You guys deal with it. And it's much more easy that way. What's up, Capone? Greetings from Germany, says Capone. Love your videos. Appreciate that. I apologize for the sniffles and snorts. I got a little bit of I had a sneezing attack earlier. Something in the air. We got a low pressure system moving in and rain's going to happen tonight. We're back for some more leveling on the Taurens this morning. This will be a shorter stream this morning. We're not going to go for 3 or 4 hours today, everybody, because I do got to go to the grocery store. So we're going to do the Taurens for about an hour, hour and a half, however long everybody wants to go for, and then I got to buggy out and go to market stuff. But I'll probably come back this afternoon with like a Dragon's Dogma stream or something. I do want to try. I want to give that game a really good try because the second one looks really good, but everyone keeps telling me, just wait, it gets better. The combat gets much better the deeper you get into it. And I'm like, I'm 30 hours in and the combat still sucks. Like, we'll see if it gets better or not. I love the RPG mechanics. I hate the combat. I really do hate their combat. All right. I had some abilities on that were not on my hotbar because they were there before I did my auto console command. But I think I got everything sorted out this morning. And again, I'm running. Oh, I need a point. I gotta spend a point. I mean, I don't really like any of these. Auras of the Resolute. Well, don't I already have lay on hands? I don't. I don't care about the horse stuff, to be honest with you. Alright, so that's going to add 2 more auras to my... Devotion aura. Concentration aura. Let me read these. Yeah, Bubble, I'm in the same camp. If a game takes X long to get better, why doesn't it just start there? And it's weird because I love the RPG mechanics of Dragon's Dogma. Like, there are some really deep mechanics from the like the light system, the night and day system, the pawn system, the leveling system, the ability system. All of those are really well done in Dragon's Dogma, but the issue I have with the combat is the constant big bad boss fights that take 10, 20 minutes to do, and I just get really bored of those. And everyone's in the comments telling me, well, if you just focus on the weak points, you can burn the mob down in a couple of minutes. And I'm like, I'm okay with that for boss fights, but the fact that they're throwing these mobs at me like, I walk out the road, night or day, and I'm immediately attacked by hordes of wolves and goblins. And then look, there's a crossroads, and guess what? If there's a crossroads, you can guarantee there's going to be a troll or an ogre or a griffin or something that's going to suddenly attack me, and boom, I'm stuck in the middle of a 20-minute battle again. And that shit gets really old really fast. And I'm very nervous about Dragon's Dogma 2. I've said I'm going to play it because it will be good for the channel. But I'm also still on the fence. If something else comes out around the same time that Dragon's Dogma comes, like if Star Wars Outlaws announces that it's coming at the same time, I will just go play Star Wars Outlaws. I won't worry about Dragon's Dogma 2. We'll we'll see. I'm interested in playing it. Major Dog says, do I spell a new tune? No, this is not a new tune. We've been doing these for a month. I only play this on Saturday mornings with the team. I think we're only missing Kel at the moment, to be honest with you. Anyway, Dragon's Dogma looks beautiful. Dragon's Dogma 1, the jank is real. Like, the combat jank is real. But I've also been told, like, oh, once you get your super amazing abilities with the sorcerer, you can burn down mobs so fast, it won't feel that way anymore. And I'm like, yeah, but it's been 30 hours of boring grind. And the creative director came out and said for Dragon's Dogma 2, he's like, we don't believe in fast travel because if your world requires fast travel, then your world is boring. And we've made our world so that it's never boring. And their version of not boring appears to be just lots of mobs. We're just going to throw constant, like, shit at you to keep you always fighting. And for people who love combat, it sounds like it's going to be a great game. I'm definitely more of a story guy. I told my channel members this on YouTube the other day. I haven't made this public yet. I paid $50 for Prince of Persia, and I uninstalled it. Whatever it was, like a week ago. I had 2 days in a row where I just kept dying over and over and over for 30 minutes a row on a stream, and I just said, fuck it, I'm out. Like, I'm not having fun anymore, and if I'm not having fun, then I'm not able to be a fun person on the stream. And it's like, if I'm not having fun while I'm streaming, what am I doing here? Like, I'm not a starving artist that needs to be here just for the views. It's like, if I'm not having fun, I'm gonna go do something else. So I ate the $50 and uninstalled it. And I'm nervous about Dragon's Dogma 2 because I'm pretty sure it's a $70 game. And I'm like, do I really want to spend $70 on something that I'm not quite sure about just because I think it might be good for channel growth? It's like, I don't know, because I'm having a lot of fun in World of Warcraft. I'm having a lot of fun with my second Baldur's Gate 3 run through. I could play Hellblade and try that game out. Like, everyone's telling me, you should try Enshrouded. I'm like, I've got Grounded that I'm playing. You know, Pow World I wouldn't mind dabbling a little bit more into. Anyway, morning rant. I better get in voice chat because I got people that are ready. We're gonna go. Morning, boys. Boys and girls and men.
Good morning.
Yeah, that's how I feel, man. Yeah, what Bubalonia says. The dialogue is boring. What's up, Shockades? By the way, Shock, I think you asked a question on my Homestead channel yesterday. If we built everything here, to better answer that question, because I was just answering a YouTube comment. Um, if you go back and dig through the videos on our Homestead channel, we got a playlist dedicated. The building was already here when we got here, but we've had to seriously upgrade it since we got here. Had to do new electric. I hired the electric out, installation of the air conditioner. We've had to do new plumbing, which Chris has done most of. I think Chris has done all the new plumbing. I don't really. I do carpentry stuff and I'll do masonry stuff. But Chris handles like almost all of the plumbing stuff on our own. We do a lot of transplanting and garden stuff. Um, and then we're gonna build some columns because we just got the patio roof installed, but we want to put 2 columns in the middle of the back awning. So we're gonna do the
Good day.
pillars. Yeah, so we do a lot of it, but hire stuff out too.
Morning, Cal.
Morning kill. Man, Leart has a massive totem on his back. What is that? Is that like a weapon or just like a cosmetic?
It's the heritage armor.
Oh. So what you're saying is I need to go do my heritage quests. At least you have a proper pet. I'm proud of you. I like the wolves, man. I think they're cool.
My favorite was the warp stalker when they actually warped.
I did not know you could do that. Oh my god.
Can someone use their transmog mount?
Transmog mount. Mount?
There we go.
Oh, gotcha. I see.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
Look at this guy walking up with only one totem.
He's like, I've got two. Suck it. I'm gonna sell while you've got this thing cracked open.
Yeah, I didn't buy mine from the trading post, so.
Neener, in other words.
Good fortune to our friends.
Oh, I should probably.
Punches, lucky doos and root. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Did he say friend of the Grummels? Or Drummels? Like D or G?
G.
Okay.
They're grummies. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even see. There's like a cat. Dude. It's like a statue. Alright. Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
they also sell smaller versions
Oh.
that aren't transmog or anything. They're just mounts. This is what they look like here.
Okay. That's a cute, I'm not gonna lie, that's a cute little mammoth mount, man. I may have to get one of those. Are those like, are those purchasable or do you have to do a quest to get them?
You have to do some quests. It's in Pandaria in one of the zones to. I think you have to do quests to unlock the vendor.
Okay.
Maybe not anymore.
What's the name of that mount?
This is the Blonde Riding Yak.
Blonde riding yak. I totally am gonna. I was making a list of things yesterday. I can start working on like mount unlocks and stuff for videos. That thing looks really cool.
It's in the Kunlai Summit Zone.
Okay.
Kunlai.
Babylonian says his mic is broken. No.
Oh, someone's gonna have to go out to the store today.
Yeah. Not gonna have the dulcet tones of our rock singer. I like Liart's horse too. That's got some cool armor on it.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
Nice.
That's the. I think that came out during BFA, or it's the one that's the crossover. If you level one to max level on each faction, I think you get horse on the Horde side, and you get the wolf on the Alliance side.
Okay. All right, let's go slaughter some kids. I mean, some mobs. They're not kids. What am I talking about? They might be kids. Little Murloc kids.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, they're just humans. We're good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, we need these raptors too.
Oh, do we? Cool. Good morning, Lost Wondering. Good morning, Bruce, as well. Savory Deviant Delight. It's an interesting sounding recipe.
Yeah, it's the one that'll turn you into either a pirate or a ninja.
Ah.
Why not both?
Lost Wondering says, I created a character on your server, searched for Risen for guilds. I found 2, not sure which one it is. Is there really 2 guilds on our server with the same name? I didn't think they would allow that.
We're the correct spelling of Risen.
Yeah, we're the only spelling. And if you need a guild invite, you just need to reach out in Discord to any of us, and you can get an invite to the guild Discord server, where you can fill out an application. Why are these things showing me that they have loot, but there's no loot?
Can you skin?
No, it must be quest items that I've already looted, and so they're still on the bodies. I still need one more honors stand footman.
I need 2.
Copy that. Oh, got credit from a long way away.
I need a target.
Oh, just picked up a quest item off of that. Deliver the roadway plans to kill our Gorehammer. Okay, looks like we're just turn-ins at this point. I totally want to get a camel mount too. Those things are so cool.
Now that one's definitely faction. You have
Mhm.
to Burning Crusade in Aldham, the Ram Kahan.
Has anybody heard conclusively yet if the factions are going to retroactively pop for everybody when warbands get here, or is it going to be from
It,
that point onward?
I'm everything I've read says that point onward, but I would really seriously hope that they consider it for Dragonflight.
Right, yeah.
Well met.
Yeah, because I maxed out all of them on my Paladin, and it doesn't change the bonus you get past level 10 renown. I was kind of hoping if you max out, it gave you like, because you know, once you get past 10 renown, it'll give you a bonus 200% renown for your alts. Yeah, it doesn't change if you max them all out. It's still only at 10.
Grats on the ding. Bruno Diaz says, big hello from Portugal. Good morning, everybody. Grats on the ding, whoever just dinged.
Thank you.
Did you both ding? Nice.
Yep.
I have a quest to kill Henry Zykes. Do you guys all have that same quest?
Indeed.
Alright. Because he's north. Is there no safe way to get down from here? That was not a safe way.
Maybe there's still the rope over here.
Oh, I didn't even think about the rope.
Oh yeah, you can use a rope.
Oh my god, this guy's hit harder than I thought. Heal! Heal! I got this. That was just a little scary, you know? Because I died. Did we have a res?
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you. I got a little greedy.
Cannot do that to a PvP target while PvP is engaged.
Ooh, interesting. Back L.
Oh, that's probably what it was. It must have been a guard or something.
Oh, I didn't pay attention. Back L coming in for a super chat, saying new to WoW, started 3 weeks ago, and your videos have been a lifesaver. Thank you. I'm actually having fun
Or it could
understanding
have
the
been a
game. Big thanks.
civilian.
Well, you're
It's
welcome.
that 68. So that's Honor Stand Guard right there, I bet it was.
Thank you so much for the super
yeah.
chat. I appreciate the support. All right, so you can't res. I'll just run back down.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry.
It's all good. I didn't know that there was a guard there. I just was like gathering up dudes and learning a valuable lesson about pay attention.
Oh yeah, there's a couple guards over there.
Yeah, it got me too. One shot.
So that's what killed me. Yeah. Bubbling is like, kill first, ask questions never. Search the combat log. What happened? It was pretty instantaneous because I thought I was doing good and all of a sudden I was dead and I was like, what?
That's not very paladin of me.
He must travel then. If he's like, we're supposed to kill him here. Because it looks like there's more guards up along the road.
Okay.
The further you go back.
Knock the fuck out. All right. Let's do this a little more cautiously this time. All right. So where's that guard that got me?
There's two. There's
Oh,
one in that
it's
near the tent, and then there's one walking around.
okay. Yeah, I see that. The one by the tent may have been the one that got me. So we got to pull that guy back out of there. So this guy, when he pathed in, I bet that's what nailed me.
Oh, here he is. He's back here.
Oh, nice.
That was easy. How long does the PvP flag stay on you? If it's
5
accidental.
minutes once you're in a town.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's 5 minutes wherever you are nowadays.
But it does automatically go off? I think
Yeah,
it
it should.
does. Yeah, I vaguely remember from Classic.
Yeah, because the way it is now, since they added war mode, you can only flag in your home city or like the main current city. So like Veldraken or Orgrimmar.
Gotcha.
Loktar.
Unless, of course, you attack NPCs. That's the other way.
Like me. Or get killed by an NPC. Alright, next quest looks like we're going south. Further south into the Barrens. Oh wow, that's a pretty dramatic biome change right there. Welcome to the channel, Kingberton. Don't forget we're multi-streaming on Twitch every morning, everybody. So if you're following on YouTube, you can watch on Twitch, and if you're on Twitch, you can follow on YouTube, wherever you prefer to watch live. Day-to-day stuff happens on YouTube, though. So all the game guides, review videos, discussions, YouTube Shorts beyond, and there's a TikTok account if you want to go whole hog. This reminds me a little bit of the wetlands, but it has like different types of trees. Ooh, and tentacles.
What kind of hentai is this?
What brings you here? Winds be at your back.
Something is amiss.
Walk with the Earth Mother. Be careful. Go in peace. We shall meet again.
When plants attack. Rats. So I had 3 quests now. When plants attack, bad to worse, keeping the dogs at bay. They die so fast. I got rooted. Yeah, it's these dogs. I wasn't sure if these were things we needed. I'm gonna pull these back over here a little bit. You created your tune in the wrong server. It happens. All right.
Be careful. May the eternal sun shine upon